ZuZu Mama here, international spy, seeking recipes from around the globe, changing them to make them healthier with Vegan Zest. Today we're going to make a German Swiss meal, and we're going to start with a wonderful fondue using both raw and roasted vegetables for dipping. We'll move into a Rosti, which is a potato pancake, but we're going to use yam instead. And then we're going to finish the meal with a yummy gingerbread cake. So as you can see, I've cut up little cube-sized beets. I've got parsnips and carrots and potatoes. You can use whatever roast vegetables you want. And I'm drizzling them with a little bit of olive oil. And then I have put actually some herbes de Provence, which is the French influence in Switzerland. And it's really yummy. It's thyme, fennel, basil, savory, and lavender. So we'll add some in there. And then I will toss in about 15 minutes, but for now we'll just get those right into the oven. I put the beets separate because they're bloody things, you know? They make your potatoes fuchsia pink. So we'll put those in there. Goodbye to those. And I've made some crunchy veggies. You can choose whatever ones you want. So they're bite-sized, ready to dip into our very cheesy but no cheese fondue. So come on over and I'll show you how to make it. We're going to put in 1 cup of almond milk, followed by a 1/2 cup of almond butter, and we're putting in a 1/4 cup of arrowroot, and a 1/4 cup of flour. You can use gluten-free too. And we're going to put in a 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast, the juice of 1 lemon. We're going to put in 2 heaping tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to blend this around. Mix it well. We also have 1 cup of the shredded rice cheese of your choice, and we add in this special ingredients: 2 cups of dry white wine. This one doesn't have any alcohol in it, as if I need any alcohol, but tell you what, am I ever an alky? Alkaline, that is. Delicious. Well, I try to be alkaline. I do cheat quite a bit. Have to say, being honest. All right, so we'll just take this off and we're going to put it on the stove. Use a fairly hot, heavy bottomed pot. So get all the goodings out of there. Just going to rest that. And so we're just going to put this all in here, and of course on medium heat, we're going to keep whisking it until it gets nice and thick. Just before you take it off the stove, you're going to add in your grated cheeseless. Now we're going to make rosti. So take 4 cups of grated yam, 1 cup of your favorite rice cheese, 4 tablespoons of red onion, optional of course, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And mix that around well. In Switzerland, they make big, giant pancakes, but we're just going to do this for now. Like that. Like this. Like this. One minute. And this. We're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes on each side, just until a little bit crispy. So I've just flipped the last of the rosti. You see they look like this in little pockets. They're very cute. And I'm just going to leave those sit. You know to put a bit of olive oil in the pan, of course, each time you fry. Now this is what the fondue looks like. It looks rather yummy. We're now going to add in the rice cheese. And that's fine, we can just let that get nice and gooey. Now I'm going to teach you how to make the gingerbread cake. I've taken 1 cup of molasses and I've added hot water into it so it makes it thinner to pour. And we're going to start with 2½ cups of flour of your choice. We're going to add in 1½ teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ginger, 1/2 teaspoon cloves, and we're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'll just give that a little quick stir. All right. Now into the food processor blender, you add your 1/2 cup of Earth Balance or vegan shortening, and you're going to basically do a cream. You can do it in a bowl too. I mean, just, you know, cream away. That just does it really fast. Which is the molasses and the hot water. Okay. I have 2 snowman molds, and we're going to put them, it makes 2 little cakes like this, or 1 rectangular pan. You're going to grease it, like take some oil. I use this lovely spray oil. And then We'll divide the batter in two. Just going to give it another little whirl here. Alright. Into two. The fondue is nice and cheesy. So the gingerbread cake was in at 350 for 40 minutes. It made 2 of them, so one can go in the freezer. And I decorated it. And I have a cookbook here. It's a ZuZu Mama International Spy Cookbook, and I've got recipes from all over the world. I'm going to do another YouTube just to explain about the cookbook, so stay tuned. So this is our yummy Swiss yummy meal, and it's snowing in the Swiss Alps. Your lady, your lady, your lady.